Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. My name is Jackie. As the title may suggest, this is a empties and new purchases video for January. So this is products I've used up in January, some that I am decluttering, and then some things that I purchased. Now, I know I'm not supposed to be buying anything in January or at all really, unless I need it. But January is my birthday month. Wasn't a special birthday, but even so. And for my purchases, I hold boots wholly responsible. So I discovered the Boots Recycle scheme, which if people aren't familiar with that, basically you can scan in used empty items like toiletries, cosmetics, etc. There are rules. You need to go through those on the app and understand what you're scanning, and you basically take them to a recycle point. They give you a voucher. If you spend £10, you activate the voucher. It's only valid until midnight that day, and it can only be used in store as far as I'm aware. So you scan, activate your let me start again. So you do your purchases, you get your basket ready in store. You need to spend £10 in one transaction, and then you activate your voucher. You have 5 minutes then to scan that voucher at the till. Can actually scan the vouchers now at self checkouts and at manned checkouts, and then you get your 500 points. So one, I did that twice in January, and two, because January was my birthday month, I got double points on every transaction. So they kind of forced my hand to buy some stuff, so I say. And I won't be showcasing everything that I purchased because some are hygiene products, shall we say, and I don't think we need to be seeing those in a video. So yeah, so I didn't mean to buy the things. I did buy the things. And ultimately, it's not about kind of just not buying anything, because there are going to be things that you need realistically. And sometimes you can buy yourself something nice that you want. The things I bought are things that I'm going to use up, and it's more about conscious buying and not just buying like 15 shower gels or 3 shampoos and 3 conditioners because they're on offer. Okay, so I'm not saying I'm never buying anything again, but I'm trying to make a more conscious effort about what I purchase. So anyway, after that very long and pointless intro, let's start with what I used. So first thing is this Dove, which one's this? This is the pomegranate seeds and shea butter body scrub. Still smells really nice. You can see I used it up completely. I really like the Dove body scrubs. What I do find though, some are very liquidy. So this one was quite a liquidy one, but I've got macadamia and whatever it one is at the moment, and I opened it this morning because it's fresh and it's really thick, but it probably will go more liquidy. I don't know if water gets in there because where it sits in my shower, but yeah, that's a use up. Really like that. Would purchase again. These MCO Beauty blush bronzing drops, there's probably not as much in there as there was, obviously, but yeah, I think I've come to terms with the fact that I don't like these, so I'm just going to get rid. Next thing I used was this Biovene Bakuchoil. I don't know how you say that. Face mask, basically. Sheet mask. It was quite cool because one side was like silver and the other side was bright pink, and it was really good quality. You would have had to have really tugged it to tear it. So it had choil, watermelon, and hyaluronic acid. I don't really like watermelon scented things, so that was a little bit of a struggle, but fine. I think I got that in a box or something. I can't remember, but yeah, so I would purchase it should it be available. Next thing is my Rem Beauty lip oil. This is the rose something. I can't remember, the labels come off the bottom, but yeah, there's a tiny bit of product in there, but I'm not going to be able to get it out. So a sad declutter, but I do have a new one as a backup, and I had this in my project pan for products I want to focus on for this year so far, and I've rolled it out and rolled in something new because this is done. This is my Sol de Janeiro number 62 body spray. I'm not so keen on the number 62, but actually there was a tiny little bit left, and I tipped it into my next travel sized one. So that I would purchase these again, but I'd maybe look to try and purchase them individually as opposed to in a set, because there are a couple of scents I'm not that keen on. Next thing is this Bath and Body Works hand cream. This is the Pink Pineapple Sunrise. They brought out this at Waikiki Beach for summer last year, and it just smells so good. But yeah, that's all gone. So this summer I might get some more in this scent, but that's that. Again, two items that these are declutters. So these are the NARS mascaras. These are travel size ones. So this is Climax and Extreme Climax. I don't know if I'm not sure which order I'm uploading them in, but basically I've had these. I found these on a Boots order. Let me see if I can find it, because it blew my mind when I realised how long I had them. Let's see. I found it really easily the other day, and now I want to find it easily. I'm sure I'm not going to be... Oh, here we are, orders. Oh, November... So we're into November 2021. And I probably opened them not long after I got them. So what's that, 21? That's 5 years. Actually, I thought it was about 3 years I'd had these. Actually 5 years. So, and they're messy. I can't get on with them. So they're just going to disappear. Next thing I used up was this Glam facial cleansing balm. Like a makeup remover type balm. Really nice. I did like it, but it started to smell funny. I hadn't even had it open that long, so so it's got a little spatula thing that I like to play with. But yeah, that's completely empty, all done. I do have a backup one, but actually after I'd got the backup, I then decided I probably wouldn't use it again. However, because I have the new one, I will use it. This isn't what I used up. I use a different bar of soap. However, I don't have any packaging for that one. So I've just put this in my shower. So this is the Dove pink soap. And actually I have another thing to declutter. I won't show it to you because it's literally a bar of soap in white plastic wrapping. It's not very exciting, but I tried to buy a cheaper soap to use versus the Dove. Now the Dove isn't particularly expensive, but I wanted... Oh, it smells so nice. I wanted to try alternatives, but it was really massive, this bar of soap, and it was really hard to like put on your skin, and it smelled funny, and it dried my skin out like nobody's business. And that's actually why I didn't use soap for a long time, because I thought it would dry my skin. But these Dove bars just are so nice. So I think I'll just buy them next time they're on offer, buy a pack of 3 or 6, and then I'm done. I haven't got to worry about it for a while. The next thing is actually something I've had this a long time. This is the Dial. It's from America. It's the Dial Refresh and Renew Body Wash in Coconut Water. So I bought this probably like 2 years ago. I didn't want to have to take a shower gel with me, because I think, was it when I went last year? I can't remember if it was last year or the year before. Anyway, I didn't want to travel with like loads of shower gel and things, because we were going away for a little while. So yeah, I bought this when I got there, and it's taken me a little while to use up, but that's mainly because it's been at the back of my shelf. But I pulled forward some things that were part used to try and use them up. So I would repurchase it again if I was in America. And then the last thing is this Nyla, what's it? I don't know. Everyone goes on about this perfume. I don't know if this is the actual one. Oh, there is actually a bit in there. Well, I will probably, if I spray it over the next few days, I'll probably completely use it up. But yeah, it's starting to stop spraying. But people say this is the one, I think, where they said it's Rihanna's favourite or something. I got it off TikTok shop. I don't know how genuine it is, but yeah, I mean, it's a pretty bottle and it smells okay, but I'd say it's not particularly like great scent, and I found that it didn't last that long. But yeah, I'm pleased to be getting rid of a perfume. So that's that. So those are all the things I used up. Most of them I would repurchase, or I'd repurchase a version of them. But then moving on to things that I have purchased. Now, the first thing I purchased, I don't know why it's in this bag, is these Candy Kittens Disco Dream sweets. I haven't tried these before, but I probably would repurchase them. And also, I must have got this on my trip, because on my lunch, because I work in Crawley, I go into Crawley Town Centre, and sometimes I grab stuff if I've driven to work. I also bought this randomly, which is a fridge odor absorber, and this was from B&M. So I've obviously just left it in the bag. So the things I got from Boots, 2 packets of the sensitive cleansing wipes, pretty standard purchases. I have another fridge thing. I did want to try some different scrubs, and they had some on offer. So they had a Soap and Glory offer. So they've got this Let's Get Tropical Body Scrub. Oof. Well, it does smell nice. It's nice and tropical, and it is quite a nice consistency. Because some scrubs, I feel, they either take your skin off, or they don't really do anything. It does smell nice. And then this is, I used to have a slight obsession with Soap and Glory body sprays, and I had this one, which is the Sugar Crush, which is a sweet lime and brown sugar scent, and the other one was an orange one, and I haven't seen that one for a long time. These have been in a bag upside down, so I apologise. They're a bit messy. Oh, she's thick again, but I already know this it doesn't want to stop dripping. Here we go. Oh, it smells so good. So yeah, so I look forward to smelling like a tropical queen or a lime goddess, and again, quite a good consistency. As I said, I did buy some hygiene products, feminine hygiene products, so they're not in this bag. And then the other shop I went to was Lush. I haven't been to Lush for ages, and I went online and added loads of stuff to my basket, and then I panicked and thought, well, some of it I don't know what it smells like. And I don't know if you find this with Lush, if you go to Lush at all, but some of their stuff can have unusual scents, shall we say, scents that I'm not used to. So the first thing I got was this bubblegum lip scrub, because I've got a Made by Mitchell one, and it isn't very scrubby, and if I'm going to scrub my lips, I like to scrub my lips. So I got this. I used to do a popcorn one, but I didn't have that, and that actually smells like Snow Fairy, so same thing. I did buy 2 other bath bombs that I gave them to my friend. So this is Dragon's Egg, and I can tell by the smell because it's one of my absolute favourites. So yeah, that is Dragon's Egg. It's taken a bit of a hit on the bottom there, but I love this one. The only thing is I used one the other day that I already had, so why did I need to buy any more? But anyway, I had one. I found them in my bathroom, and it's gone everywhere. And I forgot it makes your bath glittery. I try also to avoid ones with glitter in where I can. This one, I don't know what this one's called. I'll find the names. It's like a orange. Looks like a little orange. And yeah, it does smell nice and citrusy. So I do really like citrusy scents over floral. This one, this is the cow. This is so cute. So when you put it in the bath, this is Toby's cow or something, I think it's called. But yeah, let me do it that way. When you pop him in the bath, I think he fizzes along and he makes rainbows come out. It's okay. I don't know what that smell is. It's just like a clean smell, which is always one of the reasons for having a bath, isn't it? And then the last thing I got was a bubble bath. I think this is candy something. It takes me back to when I first discovered Lush. But the good thing with these bubble bars, and actually the bath bombs, if you wanted to, because they have gone up in price quite a bit. I haven't got the receipt anymore. I think it was in a different bag, but no, I don't. but they have gone up quite. Some of their bath bombs now are like £8 odd, so you could quite easily chop them in half and then get 2 uses out of them. I tend to just plonk one in because I think about cutting it in half and then I forget. But yeah, you could just plonk one in, or you could be frugal and cut it in half, so you're getting twice the amount of use for the cost. But yeah, that is everything, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, comment and subscribe, and please let me know, is there anything here that you've used before, that you've used up, or that you enjoy, or anything that you haven't used before that you would maybe want to try. And yeah, please feel free to ask me in the comments below if there's anything you'd like more detail on, or what I thought of maybe like these new scrubs that I haven't used before. And I'll be more than happy to let you know. But thanks so much for watching, guys.